I regret nothing. Welcome to the Running with Scissors I Regret Nothing podcast.
What up, 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 what up. Episode 29. Running with Scissors I Regret Nothing podcast. Look at this. All boys all the time. It's just me, my buddy Pedro, my buddy Steven. How you boys doing?
Ahoy.
What's up?
I don't even think I have the fucking topics. Where are they?
Oh,
I don't even know what we're talking about today, man. Probably just Letterkenny the whole time. Do you watch that shit, Yav?
No.
I should fuck you up.
All right.
Come on.
We have to have something that we've all watched in an episode. How about that for once?
For once.
For once. You guys all caught up on Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry. I tried.
You tried what?
You tried?
I tried to watch Mandalorian, but I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
Eh.
Well, it's really good. I think you should watch it. And yeah, Letterkenny, that's pretty good too. I think you should watch that too.
I've seen the YouTube clips of Shorzy.
Not enough.
Not what the show is all about, but there is a part about Shorzy. So,
I mean,
new
Shorzy is
season,
like the
not really.
core part.
Yeah, Shorzy is like 5 seconds of the new season. Hemingway's a little pissed at you right now, Pedro.
Yeah. It's disappointing. I expected more, but still, I still liked it.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
good.
It's Letterkenny. You always like Letterkenny.
Right. It was a little short on plot, but I don't care. Like, it was funny. It just made me laugh,
It's
you know?
good.
The sleepover episode, I laugh to this day.
It's still good.
You're laughing right now.
I'm fucking laughing right now. I'm surprised we're not laughing right now. See, now
I'm
that's
still
a reference
laughing.
you wouldn't get, yeah, because you haven't seen the show.
No, I don't get it.
I'm surprised we're not fucking laughing about this right now. Yeah, Letterkenny season 9. Turn it on. Check it out. We were going to have Sebastian back on the show today, but here we are. Ditched by a Canadian again. Not surprising. Not surprising, eh? Talking about Letterkenny. Don't even have our Canadian counterpart. I don't even think he's watched Letterkenny, though, so...
He's Canadian. He's watched it.
Have you
He's
watched it,
lived it.
Hemingway? Hemingway, have you watched Letterkenny? I don't know. I feel like more people are watching it these days. I get some...
if you're Canadian, you've watched it. I'm sure about it.
Yeah, right. Everybody's watched it. That's Canadian. So, nope, he hasn't. He said no. No.
Come on.
I guess he's not Canadian then.
Sad day.
Hey.
So since we last went live, I mean, Cyberpunk was already out last time, I believe. But we hadn't really hit the full breadth of the shit storm that was the Cyberpunk release. Now, let me preface this with I'm playing it on an Xbox Series X. I haven't really had any huge, disgusting bugs. I've had 0 crashes, and I'm pretty close to the end of the storyline. So if I wasn't in tune with the news of the day, I would be like, you people are crazy. This shit was pretty good. I mean, maybe not $350 million to develop good and 8 years of development time good, but it was good. It's good.
It's still good. And right now, the modders are doing all the work. I know CD Projekt Red will compensate people with a lot of DLC, a lot of stuff. But the
but
modders...
didn't I see something today that like their user base is down like 80% now?
It's true. Yes, it's quite shitty right now. But I think that's normal for a single player game. Even with the replayability, I'm not sure if I'm being too positive here. I think that's normal.
Sounds like you're being a little too positive. I've put in like 23 hours into the game right now. And now, mind you, I've not done a whole lot of side missions at all. So I'm just kind of blazing through the story. I've banged a couple of hookers.
As you do.
Just a couple?
Yeah, I mean, you have to every once in a while. You got money to spend. Why not spend it? Put it into the local economy. I can't think of what they call. Oh, they're dolls. They call them dolls.
Dolls.
Yeah.
Cyber dolls.
Basically, yeah. I did see this week that Rehab, the DJ, he renamed his podcast the Cyberpunk Podcast. So
The Cyberpunk podcast.
yeah, and he plays some of that synth music, so it works out.
All right.
Have you touched it yet, Steven?
No, I think, that's the trouble with it if the player base is going down, because I was kind of waiting, not just for it to sort of get cleaned up, but like Pedro was saying, CD Projekt has a history of doing really good DLC. So I was kind of waiting for it to be a more fleshed out package of the game. But if the player base keeps going down, I don't know if that'll happen.
Well, and I hadn't played the game in a little while, maybe like a week or two since New Year's, and I turned it on yesterday, and there wasn't even an update. It was still on the same version. And now we haven't released an update for Postal 4 in a while, but I wouldn't call Postal 4 not a hot mess, but it's not as hot of a mess as Cyberpunk is. So
early access, and we don't charge $60
for the base model of the game.
Yeah.
for the base.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good game. I don't want to tell people don't get it. If you don't have a PS4 Pro at minimum or a decent computer, just fuck off. It's not going to work. But if you do, and you're into that kind of game, which I'm really not, like that's not my style of game, but I've made it through. I don't like in between each mission that I have to go to find a fucking weapons store, and I can only buy so much ammo, and I realize it's not meant to be a total run and gun game, but I've turned it into that because I ain't got time to hack people and shit. I don't give a fuck.
It has these issues for what it wants to do. Like RPG, the crafting is a mess, but they are working on it, so it's all fine. And the modders are also doing something. So
Whenever you say modder, I hear mother.
mother,
So,
The mothers.
The mothers are working on the
mothers.
game. All the developers'
Okay.
moms flew in
yeah.
to CG.
Here in
Projekt.
Portugal, we say the mothers.
The mothers.
The mothers.
Oh, well, that's cool. In our own news, we haven't updated Postal 4 in a while, but we're about to.
Yep.
It's coming. And it's going to be a big one. It's going to be Wednesday. Wednesday's coming. I think we have a developer update going out today to give you guys a little preview of what's coming.
Yeah.
But if you've been waiting since August, you're now going to have another day in the week with all new missions. Some cool new areas.
Hump day.
Hump day, that it is. Wednesday day, as I like to call it. I think that should be the name
You
of the
do like
update.
to call it that.
I'm going to call it that regardless. If that's not the name of the update, I'm going to call it that.
Are they ready for it?
Are who ready for it? The fans?
Yeah. I don't think so.
All 20
I
of
don't
them?
know.
All 20 Postal 4 players? They are
I think
fucking
our two fans won't be ready. They won't be ready.
They're not ready for Wednesday day.
Wednesday.
Yeah, you guys
They're
need to
not
get
ready.
used to saying
That Reddit post you shared had a lot more than 20 upvotes.
It was a cross post.
Oh, okay. That's why.
It was a cross post from our gaming, I believe, that was then cross posted to our Postal 4. So it applied to us. Yes, we're not being pushed to release our game. And that, I do get messages on the, I'm sure you see them on the talk every once in a while, Pedro, where it's like Postal 4 blows balls. Why haven't we
It
gotten an
blows
update? When are you
balls.
going to work on something else?
Dennis is asking us to show some pics, and we'll show them after the podcast, maybe.
There'll be a developer update coming out. Nobody's given me anything. Otherwise, I would pop it up here. If we have something, if John wants to give me something in my chat with him, I could share. I would do it. So, John, if you're listening, which you might not be, because I know he was jerking off after Half-Life Alyx. I think he just finished it, even though that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a good.
It's the best VR ever. VR game.
Did you finish it?
Really?
Nope. But I played it.
You tried, though. You tried to.
I
finished tried
it.
to play.
I finished it. This
I
guy
tried.
did. You're right. It is some I can't say it's the best because I haven't played very many VR games, surprisingly enough.
I heard
because
Lone Echo is really good.
What?
I heard Lone Echo is really good.
What?
Lone Echo?
Why don't you tell us about it?
It's from Ready at Dawn. You're a robot man, and
I am a robot.
You move by pulling yourself through the zero-G environment, and people said that you don't actually get motion sick that way. So.
Lone what?
Echo.
Lone Echo.
On Echo.
I'm typing that into my notes. I'll try to remember that for when I decide to play some more VR.
Yeah.
What language is Postal 4 written in? English.
Got him.
C#? I don't know. Is it C#? C++? C++? I don't know.
RPG Maker.
Yeah.
What was the thing we used to code on when we were little kids with the little turtle? Do you guys remember
What?
that? Are you guys too young for that?
Might be too young.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we
too young
had
for
this.
me
We
too.
were learning this coding programming. It was a little turtle. I don't know. Basic coding for little kids.
João Silva is asking, when will we make another game after Postal 2? We are making Postal 4
Oh,
because Postal 3 didn't work, doesn't even exist. So we are working on Postal 4.
yeah. No. And people want to know about consoles. Yes, we've answered this question maybe 15,000 times.
Many
Yeah,
times.
we want it to come out on consoles. So can't guarantee it, but it's the way it's looking. So, we have a console game now. We got Postal Redux of all games
On Switch.
on Switch, which is
Oh yeah.
still weird to say, even though it got
thought?
pulled down from the
Nintendo.
EU store, which is a damn shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have a Switch and you don't have Postal Redux, go get it, because the more of those we sell, the more likely it is that maybe at some point we could attempt to futilely get Postal 2 onto Switch, and we can burn all that money that you spent on Postal Redux trying to get Postal 2 to work. But it might work. Who knows? Buy Postal Redux now.
Exactly.
Also buy it on PC, because nobody did. So that would be nice. If
Buy
all
as
of
many
you,
copies as you want.
if all 46 of you that are watching right now could just go buy Postal Redux, and if you already own it, buy it again for your friends, because that game still ain't made shit.
Yeah.
It's fun. though.
People wanted, but then they didn't.
No, they
Serious.
never wanted it. They want it
they
for free.
want it.
They're like, oh, Postal 1's been out for 23 years. We should get the updated version for free.
Get it on mobile.
Yeah. Gabe N will copy you and skip to Half-Life 4. No, we won't. But after the end of Alex, I hope we would get some sort of closure to that story, since it tapped back into the end of episode 2. I think I'm spoiling shit right here.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I'm spoiling a 1.5-year-old game
Oh.
And also a much older game.
and a 20-year-old game almost. Yeah, if you haven't played episode 2 or Half-Life Alex, I don't really give a shit. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Postal Redux is a great
Black
family
Mesa
game.
released their
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I don't
Their
know.
whole
That's
their whole like redo of the ending of the first Half-Life.
Oh, right.
The Zen
Zen
chapter.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't they already release the Zen chapter?
I haven't been on the podcast in a while, so I'm just trying to
I
catch up.
Thanks for
what they
updating us
did-
on old news, Yaffy. Do you know anything about the election? Oh, that was a couple months ago.
It happened.
Right.
It existed.
It did happen. It's over. Thank God. Now we're just in Civil War territory.
Yeah.
Pedro's
great.
like, not over here, we're not. Pedro's
Nope.
just loving life over in ye Portugal. Yeah, I like it. You haven't cut out yet, Pedro. Good job.
Yep, because I'm in the same area I was before.
The router thing.
Over there it sucks. Over there it rules.
Counter-Strike Go, bots removed from competition. I don't know anything about this.
All right, I can talk about it a bit. So, when you play a competitive game, in any kind of game, you expect some balance, and there's always those assholes that leave the game halfway, and then you're like, okay, so it's 4-on-5, 3-on-5, etc. And basically, when somebody left the game, you'd get a bot that you could just reuse it to get some balance, and now you can't. Uh, so it's very divisive. It's like everybody's very confused about, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I haven't played CSGO for a while, but a lot of people are saying it's good. A lot of people are saying it's bad. It's very divisive as well.
People still play Counter-Strike?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they still. It's a benchmark.
Of course they do. I played Counter-Strike for a long time. That's like one of the, if I had to like talk about the game that I played that made me a gamer as an adult, that is it.
CS 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before that even, like Beta 1, when I was a freshman living in the dorms, and all of us bought a copy of
All
Half-Life
those
so we could play a little LAN
LAN
games.
parties.
Yeah, and then we all failed out of college. Thank you, Valve. And whoever it was that made Counter-Strike first. Wasn't Valve.
Back Forever is asking, people still play the original Doom? Yes, they do. On
They do.
Tide Pods, like they have it
On
installed on like Tide Pods.
pregnancy
or something like that.
tests.
Yeah, pregnancy tests, that's what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. They play it on pregnancy tests, even old IBM computers. So yeah,
Yeah.
it still works.
I had someone today yelling at me on the talk on our website that said, you guys need to have demos of the game like Postal 1. And I was like, Postal 1 is free.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, but I still want to have a timed version of it because I don't have any room on my hard drive.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer that, sir. I don't even know about that. People want us to talk about Brain Damaged.
It looks cool.
Okay.
It looks great.
It's
Yeah, we're
cool.
not developing it, so I don't have a lot to say about it. We just they give us their ideas, and we're like, that looks cool, that looks cool, that looks cool, go. And then they send us some more ideas, and we're like, that looks cool, that looks cool. Nope, shit, that looks cool. Go with that one. And we're
Have you
hoping to have
guys
playable
played?
demos soon.
Have you guys played Dusk?
Sure,
Dusk.
sure,
Yep.
No.
So it's pretty much that, but
but funny.
different, but funnier, and
Yeah.
Postal-ish.
Yeah, we just, we were so inspired by Dusk, which was so inspired by every 90s FPS, that we decided to make our own 90s FPS.
The so-called boomer shooter.
Right, except we're not making it. Someone else is. Which we have a history of bad news with those things.
This looks better though.
Yeah, I trust these guys. We weren't, I would say at first we weren't like jumping at the idea of somebody else making a Postal game. Like, if anybody's going to fuck up Postal, it's going to be us, okay? But we had so much going for us with Postal 4, and there was no way we could split off a team. I mean, quite frankly, we still have another project that could use finishing if we were going to split off a team, which we're not going to do. Someone actually asked me about that today too on the website contact about when are we going to announce Assault and Battery? And it's like, well, we kind of did. Like, there's an ad for it in the game, but it's just not. It's not going to get worked on anytime soon. It's VR only, so probably eliminates, I'd say, every single fan that's watching this right now. There might be one PC VR player in the people that are watching this podcast right now. So
it's very
that's
niche.
why we're not.
It's
finishing
John.
it. And it's John.
I mean, if even Half-Life VR was a bit niche, can we imagine Postal VR?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Valve hasn't released Alex on like PlayStation VR or something. Like, at least give it to the fucking only user base of VR that there is. But as
people
we
still
know,
use
Valve
VR on
doesn't care.
PlayStation.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's the
People use Dreams.
Yeah, there's more PlayStation VR headsets than like all PC headsets combined. Like, that would be the only way we could finish Assault and Battery, the VR game anyway. I would love to have multiple Like it's its own franchise. It's got potential. It's got a lot of potential, to get us out of this this endless loop of banned and blacklisted games. Things that, Germany would be like, oh, that's pretty cool. We like that. We're not going to ban you. So maybe
Always
one
trying to
day.
impress Germany.
Yeah. Censorship. Somebody asked what we think of censorship. Well,
It sucks.
so I don't let people run amok on our Discord saying stupid shit. So that's censorship, right? Right, Pedro?
Yeah, what's the dictionary definition?
Yeah, that's censorship.
Well, yeah, but we do it. We're not cool with that shit. We don't want a bunch of fucking incendiary crap in our Discord. This is why the postal forums don't exist anymore. We got rid of them years ago because it was all incendiary crap. And
It still is on the Steam.
And no, we're not violating anybody's First Amendment rights when we don't want them to say stupid shit in our Discord. That your First Amendment rights doesn't cover them. You can still go outside and yell whatever you want. So
Mike, you just
that's my
revealed
opinion
your...
of censorship. Sometimes it's a slippery slope, but as we've learned, your First Amendment rights end when you start using somebody else's product. So, be kind. That's a big saying around here. We have this company, Ben's Bells Project. They have these be kind flowers everywhere, all over Tucson. Probably all over Austin, too, if I had to guess.
No, I don't. It doesn't say be kind.
In Portugal, it probably says be not American. Because they don't want anything to do with us anymore.
Something like that.
I did get a notice today from our shipping company that the UK is going to start whacking companies that are selling stuff online and shipping to the UK and start coming after their VAT. So I now have to charge UK customers 20% on top of their order. Sorry, UK customers. You Brexited. And when you Brexited, this is what happens.
They voted.
I know. I know. And with that, I don't really have any new products to show you guys right now. I've showed you guys the masks a couple times. Big sellers, all out of RWS masks. Still got some load zone ones.
Really?
Still
Those
got
are the ones that haven't sold out?
The load zone ones, I've got crotchy ones. The Postal 4 ones are pretty close to out too. And
By our coming early edition.
Yeah, we've got plenty of coming early editions. Those will yeah, that's not gonna be crazy gone at all. We're just gonna keep buying those. We like those. We got some stickers.
Yeah.
We got some new stickers. Can't sell them yet though. But I can in a few weeks. I can. There'll be some new stickers in a few weeks. There'll be a new doll in a few weeks. And there'll be 2 new shirts. Well, one's not a new shirt. We're getting more monkey shirts. We're going to get more monkey shirts soon. They will not be an iron-on thing anymore. They will now be screened and, probably a little more expensive than they were last time. But we're getting the monkeys back in. So if you've been looking for one of those shirts that the dude wears in Postal 4, we're going to have them in soon. And then we're going to have a champ shirt.
Champ.
So if you have just been sitting around your house thinking, God, I really want the dog from Postal on my chest, soon you can.
In shirt form.
In shirt form. Will he kill you? No, it's just a shirt. In
You
real
can
life,
even pet the shirts.
Yeah. So
You can
a
pet the
couple new
shirt.
shirts, new doll, new stickers coming. Got a few pipes left. So if anybody wants a pipe, you have to contact me directly because we don't have PayPal anymore because of them. I was just speaking to a customer on the contact box, and he was like, "Hey, German fan here, want to pay with PayPal. What's up?" Sorry, man. PayPal banned us forever.
Because Elon Musk hates weed.
For selling a
They gave
glass
us the
pipe.
pipe.
with no warning. 20 years of history. Well over 7 figures of money moved back and forth over 20 years. No warning.
Assholes.
Basically, they treated us like we were harboring terrorists.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
But it's just a glass pipe. Glass pipes are legal to sell. You smoke tobacco out of it, right?
Could be a straw.
It could be a straw. Yeah, you could drink your milk.
It's good for the environment. Reusable
You
straw.
can't even choke on
your
it, I
powdered
think.
milk. Maybe I needed to be more clear. Maybe it needed to say glass tobacco pipe. Or I thought about it for a while, just putting glass artwork. That's what I put on the customs forms. I never say pipe on the customs forms. I always say artwork.
Pipe.
But now we don't have PayPal anymore, so it's not an option.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I mean, you could just call it a glass straw, something like that. Something different. I don't know.
Yeah, ivory straw with little ivory plate. You guys ever see those ads that used to be in Playboys, like back in the 70s, where you could buy actual ivory Coke straws?
When I was -20 in the 70s.
Son of a bitch. I mean, I didn't see the ad live.
No.
But I've seen the archived version of the ad because I was born shortly after the 70s.
Okay.
Look it up. Google it. Google ivory cocaine straw Playboy. I'm sure it'll come up. Okay, so what's up with this WWE wrestler? What happened, Pedro, since we're doing wrestling updates on the podcast now?
Now in the news of the wrestling updates. Not just kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
So there's this wrestler who was not lately in WWE. He was in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
He was recently called Brody Lee, also known as John Huber, also known as Luke Harper. He was a really, really good wrestler, so he unfortunately passed away recently, not because of the Rona, but lung disease. And AEW did a really beautiful tribute to him, the family, and WWE did nothing, just nothing.
Oh, that's weird. Vince McMahon did nothing?
I mean, they still did a small intro with in living memory of John Huber, Luke Harper, but still, it was very weird because he was still a bit young for a wrestler, even for a wrestler.
Did he get COVID? Did he get coronavirus?
He didn't get COVID, though. No. I mean, that's what they say. It's just lung disease, normal lung disease. And it sucks because he was a really good wrestler, and he unfortunately...
Did he win more than others?
No.
Was he a heel or a face?
Both.
He was really versatile. He was a top animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, that's not cool that he's dead. That sucks.
Yeah. But
he
received
plus. So
yeah, he received a really good tribute, and even his son, he was given a championship title from AEW, and he's considered by the owner of the company the champion for life of that specific championship,
nice.
The TNT championship, which is great.
Good on AEW.
Really
good on AEW.
Very good.
Fuck WWE,
did well.
But good on AEW. Do you guys see Tommy Lasorda died too? Not that you know who that is, Pedro.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Fuck.
I've heard of that.
Dodgers manager years ago, former pitcher. Old.
COVID?
No. He just died.
Okay.
He was old. So that was, a little sad if you're a baseball fan, which clearly Af is not if he's never heard of Tommy Lasorda. No. Even our Portuguese friend who doesn't even know what baseball is has heard his name.
I know.
How did I recover from the mad cow? I think we addressed that sort of in Wednesday.
It's still canon.
Wednesday will address that.
Wensleydale.
Sort of. What?
Wensleydale.
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 Yeah.
Oh man, there is some dumb shit in Wednesday, that's for sure. Literal dumb shit.
Literal dumb shit.
Yeah. People are staring at my sexy man beard. That's so nice of you guys. It's the only thing that makes me feel like a man.
Wait till you see the lady beard.
This new tattoo that I got, though.
Oh.
It itches really bad, so it doesn't make me feel like a man. It is currently in the process of not making me feel very manly.
Mm.
It's like,
They don't give you that like second skin plastic feeling stuff on it.
They did, but you're only supposed to keep it on for the first 2 hours. Now, I wouldn't say I've treated it particularly well. I had a hockey game 2 days after I got it done, and I did wrap it in saran wrap, so at least it wasn't touching my elbow pad that probably has flesh-eating bacteria because it hasn't been washed in a while. The skull is a mythosaur skull. This is a Mandalorian tattoo, in case you were wondering. Mythosaur. If you want to look up what a mythosaur is, but it's the Mandalorian
Well,
logo.
it's more like a Boba Django tattoo.
Yes, it's a Mandalorian tattoo. Not the show, the Mandalorian culture.
The culture.
Yes. When the Mandalorians started as a people, the planet of Mandalore was covered in mythosaurs, which were giant city-sized monsters, and the Mandalorians had to get rid of them so they could populate the planet, and they did, and this is the skull of a mythosaur. So there you go.
Looks really nice.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
I was born this way.
Natural.
Well,
Games like Teardown and John Lynn's Physics Sandbox prove that voxels are the future and the present. Tell us more about that, Pedro.
That's right.
future in the
That's
present.
right. Future in the present.
Now, get your future today.
That's right.
With what? Tell us about
Yeah.
it. Tell us about what this is. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm
You don't
learning
know.
here.
You should study our topics before we come.
I was planning on it, but I had a golf lesson this morning, so I didn't have time to study the topics. I got to the office, I ate lunch, I took a dump, and then I got on the podcast. Okay? It happens.
Yeah, so basically it's a new way of getting physics done in a way that doesn't blow up your PC in any way. So you get all this detail. I think Noita, which is a 2D game, also has voxels. I'm not sure about it, but at least Teardown uses them. Some
What are
sandbox
they?
games.
Could you enlighten me as to what this is?
So the voxels are these small cubes, and you can make whole cities and whole objects with
Like
those cubes.
Minecraft.
Like Minecraft, but
Got it.
Smaller.
but smaller and
Right. It doesn't
more
look
detailed.
like it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, no, but it does look quite good if you use it properly. Like Teardown, you have all these detail, the physics, the water physics in the other sandbox game you mentioned. But pretty much you don't have to buy an NASA PC, and you can still have a lot of detail. It's quite good, really. You also have Paint the Town Red.
That's a good game.
It's a good game.
Paint the Town Red
It
is
uses
really good.
voxels. Yeah.
Wow.
So pretty much postal gore, but more detailed with voxels. You see the brains scatter around, and it's fun.
Oh, cool. Well, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe that's something I need to
Yeah.
check out. I need to see what this is.
I'll
I like
send you the link
learning
afterwards.
these things. Very interesting.
I'll send
to
you
me.
the link.
Thank you.
Podcast is educational.
Yeah. If I learn about something today, we succeeded.
We learn something every day.
Yeah. The next topic you have down is about batteries. And so I just want to preface this with, yes, it's a little annoying that Xbox controllers still use AA's, but they last so long.
I know.
Whenever
I still have
What?
rechargeable double A's that I
They
still
don't
use
last
with.
that long, though.
They last long enough.
Mm.
Eh.
Mm.
Meh.
I like
I
creating
prefer
waste.
having wires because I just prefer it. I want to be sure
What?
that I prefer wires. I'm weird. I've grown accustomed to wires.
What?
Yeah.
How cyberpunk of you.
Yeah.
Do you have to jack into things?
Yeah.
Jack in to jack off.
And
Yeah.
jack off.
You down with the console cowboys?
Yes.
Pedro
still-
wants to plug in. Anyway, the topic is that Duracell admitted that the Xbox still uses AA's because they have an agreement with them, which comes as a surprise to nobody. That the big battery is controlling your Xbox controller.
Yeah.
But I will say that they do last a long time.
I've been watching a lot of Twitch lately, and it's interesting how all the ads are like ads for gamers. And Duracell has their ad that's like, our batteries are perfect for games because they're powerful and they last long for your gamer games.
Well, you can say whatever you want in an ad. It is not a court of
Special
law.
gamer batteries.
Great for dildos and
you
everything
gotta
like
remember,
that.
like, people need to know. Like, oh, when I got this tattoo, I'd never seen this. Don't get a lot of tattoos, but the entire shop was using rechargeable tattoo guns. It wasn't connected.
Oh,
to
like
anything.
wireless ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, those look pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you start it fresh and the tattoo's not going to last more than 4 or 5 hours, I'm sure it's great. And it seemed nice. It seemed like, when you're doing art on somebody, you don't want the cord to be what hampers you.
Mm.
Maybe the drugs that you're doing because you're a tattoo artist, or the drugs that your clients are doing because they're getting tattoos. So, but yeah, Pedro probably wouldn't have let that guy tattoo him. He'd be like, "Do you have one with a cord? I'm gonna need you to use a corded. I'm gonna need you to use a corded one today. I don't trust that."
I don't trust wireless stuff.
Oh my
My
god!
mouse
Do you think that it's
wired.
that it's putting the 5G in your brain? What you're worried
Nah,
about?
not like that. No,
The 5G,
I just
bro.
it's so reliable. It doesn't fail on you.
I'll tell you, I have 5G in my phone, and it has not done anything negative to my life.
I've had some wireless stuff just break on me, and I'm like, shit.
Oh, you
What am
never
I
had
to do
wired
now?
stuff break on you? It's never happened?
Never.
Not as much.
Never. He's like,
Not as much.
let
Come
me
on.
give you my anecdotal evidence as to why wired stuff is better.
Okay. But still, I prefer wired stuff. But
Clearly.
I
Clearly.
understand why people prefer wireless stuff.
Well, Pewkeeper agrees with you, says wireless is unreliable.
Yeah.
I'm not,
I've been wireless ever since the Nintendo Wavebirds.
yeah, I have no interest. The only time I use
Switch, for
corded
example.
controllers is when I set up a booth and I don't want people running off with wireless controllers. Although they could run off with the wired ones too, but it just seems like a bigger hassle for them to do.
Yeah, we're not running with controllers.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
running
I-
with scissors, you bitch. Why we don't have
Wired
scissors in Postal 4
scissors.
yet? I don't know. I can't answer that question, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
But still.
I've already told the team, like, we need scissors in there stat.
We'll have scissoring before scissors.
That's the important version of it. It looks
Yeah.
great. Nobody actually likes it.
No.
Yeah. Just as like, it's like doing this.
Wired scissors for everybody.
It's like clapping. What's the sound of two chicks clapping? It's called scissoring. GTA 5, a topic near and dear to my heart that I'm so sick of talking about, it makes me nauseous. This game's been out as long as Cyberpunk has been in development.
That's interesting.
That's very true.
Big
but-
if true.
But GTA 5 works on a PS3, a PS4, a PS4 Pro. So they announced that GTA 5 is going to use the Red Dead Revolver 2 engine, which doesn't surprise me in the least, which is why it's not
Redemption.
out yet. Whatever, Redemption, same shit.
They're gonna get you in the comments.
I don't care if they get me in the comments.
How many more
Here's-
generations will hit skip?
Well,
Like
no,
Skyrim.
but here's the thing. Like, why was it not ready for launch? Number one. Number two, why are they not just coming out with something else?
Bully 2.
No.
Please.
GTA 5A, GTA 5B, GTA 5C.
Yes. Good.
Anything. Just,
Any DLC for Red
just
Dead
a
2
real
would be
DLC.
nice. It's because
I
they
mean,
make too much money from the shark cards.
I've never bought one. I refuse.
Same.
It's
I hate
tough.
GTA Online just because if you see one of those shitty old cars, it's $1 million to buy it. I mean, come on. It doesn't make sense. I hate GTA Online just because of that.
Yeah.
It's very grindy. You have to pay to get something.
I
It sucks.
just want them to do anything.
I thought it was pretty cool that they released Red Dead 2 online as standalone for $5, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
well,
cool.
they should give it to you for
I get
free since you're about to spend a ton of money in there. I
It's
did
free
see
if
an
you buy the
ad.
single player game.
I did see an ad on TV for GTA 5 online, some new heist.
Yeah, Kaboom.
There's always a new
something.
heist.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen an ad for it on TV.
Oh, it's a TV ad.
Yeah.
Where's the single player?
Yeah, really. Like the amount of money they spent on just that ad alone probably could have built a new single player DLC. The world
They have
is
Is
already
GTA
decent
there.
5
heists.
The world's already there.
Yeah, they have the base. They just need. I think somebody tried to mod some multiplayer stuff to single player, and it worked decently. I think. I didn't try it, but I've heard something about it.
I just want new GTA. That's all I want, okay?
I want Bully too.
Bully 2 would be cool.
It'd be neat.
What?
It'd be neat.
Yeah. I feel like I'm stuck playing GTA clones right now, and they're fine. Still not GTA.
Or the sequel to their tennis game. I'm kidding, of course.
Rockstar Tennis.
Sequel to
Rockstar
Warriors.
Tennis 2. Yes.
Or
Yes.
or that snuff game. What was that called? Manhunt.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Manhunt 3.
I kept getting Manhunt. I always get it confused with Condemned.
Hold
some
on.
reason.
Somebody just asked, do we ever run into censorship issues? This is a topic unto itself. 100% we've run into censorship issues just about every year since I've been with the company, which is 20 years. Most recently, the Switch version of Postal Redux was pulled down from the Nintendo EU store because of its 17-year-old indexing in Germany. And so instead of just pulling it down from Germany, like every other company does, they pulled it down from all of Europe because reasons. So that's the censorship we've dealt with in the last 3 months. But yeah, we've dealt with it a lot, and it sucks. And I realize that companies and countries have the right to do what they want, but I just want it to be done fairly all around, right? Like, they're banning our game. Cool. Why aren't you banning other games like ours?
Or even worse.
Yeah, or worse games. Nope. Sell too many copies. Too much power. So, yeah, we deal with it. We're trying to deal with it again. We are working with the German government to try to get Postal de-indexed. So cross your dicks, German fans and
Klingons.
EU fans. Obviously, the EU fans are the ones that are getting fucked right now. So, wonder if Switch is going to have its own UK store since they're not in the EU.
The Brexit store.
The Nintendo Brexit store. Just plus 20% VAT. Not a big deal.
Whoops.
Whoops. Wait, that wasn't a good
Whoopsie.
idea? I can't just travel to other countries in Europe anymore? Weird. Matt Dickey, who dat?
You don't know who M. Dickey is?
No.
All right. He's
Remember,
a very
I don't play a
well-known...
lot of games.
Okay, bro. So he's a very well-known indie developer, sole indie developer, and he just launched his. Now that we're talking about Switch, he launched his first console game, and it's on Switch. So
Nice.
I see a pattern here, which is the Switch is the first for many indie developers or small-time developers like ourselves to launch a game to consoles.
Yep.
The first Postal game on console is on the Switch. So pretty much that.
Well,
So
good for Matt
we
Dickey
have-
and good for us.
Yeah.
Except
I'm
European
very
fans.
proud of Matt Dickey because he's very underappreciated. He's been on the PC market, then he moved on to the mobile markets, and now he's on the Switch for the first time ever.
What's his game called?
Wrestling Empire. Of course, he had to be wrestling.
Yes.
I'm
Pedro has a
wrestling
very
nerd.
one-track mind. He's really
Yeah.
into dudes rolling around in tights.
Yes,
Does
half-naked
not
dudes.
surprise me in the slightest.
And dudettes.
No. Well,
But yeah.
good for Matt. Proud of the dude.
Yeah.
Proud of him.
I'm very proud of the guy. He deserves it.
Yeah, Matt Dickey, if you want to come on the podcast, let me know.
Okay. I know
Yeah.
him, so
Pedro
I'll
knows
tell
him.
him.
There you go. We can get him on. And I can be like, sorry, I don't know who you are. And I hope you don't know who I am because it doesn't mean anything to me.
You can ask him if he's watched Letterkenny.
No,
Yep.
he's going to get homework before the podcast. Like I'm giving you, Yaf. You
Okay.
need to watch some fucking Letterkenny because I feel like
Sure.
you'd laugh at it.
I think I would.
Love it.
Indiana
watch
Jones
it.
game. So they're making a new movie and a game, huh?
Nice.
Isn't Machine Games, aren't they the Wolfenstein studio?
I don't know. Pedro.
I remember
double
the
check.
You
LucasArts
put this
games.
topic in, so why don't you answer the question, Pedro?
Well, yeah, I should know, shouldn't I?
Oh, you put this topic in, yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, well, then good question asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to
Yes.
stimulate discussion.
There
Sure,
is
that's
another Indiana Jones movie coming. It was announced a while back.
cool. Is Harrison Ford going to be in it, or did
think
he
so.
finally tell them to screw?
They should
They
just
keep
get the
giving him
same-
more and more.
They should just get
giant
the same
vaults of
dude.
money.
They should get the same dude that played him in
He's still
Solo.
alive.
Yeah, just get that guy. He'll
Yeah.
just he'll play all of the rebooted Harrison Ford.
Every one of
properties.
them. They'll do The Fugitive. They'll do all the Tom Clancy stuff.
I really like the first games for Indiana Jones.
Guess what?
They're very
Never
good.
played them.
I like
You
Lego
should try
Indiana
them.
Jones.
You like what?
Lego Indiana Jones is good.
I like Indiana Jones the movies.
They're very good.
I even
I've
like
watched
Temple of
them
Doom.
all.
Did you even like the Crystal Skull?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was fine.
Kalima.
I didn't think it was good, but it was fine.
Yeah.
But I did like Temple of Doom, even though it's kind of cheesy as fuck.
There's some people saying they pirated Postal 2 in their early days. So did I.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
So did John, who was a partner
did
in the
John.
company. So, not surprising. I was the one sitting in all those IRC forums talking to all the fans, like, hey, you like this game? Cool. If you want to throw us some money, that'd be cool too, because we really busted our ass for nothing making this. So,
But now there's no excuse. The game is very, very cheap. So buy as lunch.
it's very cheap.
Very cheap.
Sounds,
You can
sounds like a
buy
ship.
a coffee.
Very ship.
It's very cheap. It's very shit ship.
IRC is old school Discord. That is the truth. Probably still used by a bunch of hackers around the world.
I can imagine.
PS2 styled PS5s pulled as the company modding them received credible threats to their safety. From who?
They didn't say. They just said we have received credit. They on their Twitter they posted, and they also like shut down their Twitter.
What were they
They're
doing?
just
Like
pissed off.
painting people's PS5s?
Well, they're also like replacing the buttons and putting the old school PlayStation logo
Right.
on 'em.
Got
They
it.
look pretty neat.
I can see that why that would get you death threats.
People still need their consoles. People still can't get them.
They're PS5 purists, man. Stop
There's
fucking
some
with
guys
the look.
who-
It's perfect.
I bet
The
it's
look
more.
is very good, actually.
I bet
But
it's
still-
that they want the console and they still can't get it, and they're pissed that
Right.
these
And
companies
like
have all
and they
them.
probably were death threatening people like, will it blend? They were like, oh, blending PS5s and I can't even get one.
Yeah.
God, people
But
are
it
fucking
sucks.
stupid. PS5 elitists, yes, very cringe. Very,
Cringe indeed.
very cringe. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, man. I think we're out of topics. It was a short
We
podcast
are?
today. 56 minutes.
Well,
Wow.
it's too bad there's nothing really noteworthy going on.
Want to talk
Nothing
about
at
horse
all. There's
skins?
nothing
Nothing-
noteworthy in the world going on that we have to talk about.
It's too bad.
No,
Really, it's a shame.
it's a shame. It's just so peaceful everywhere, and that it's just another January 20th coming up. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
It
Just
snowed
like
in
the
Austin
others.
yesterday.
What?
Yeah, it snowed here.
Does it not snow annually there?
No, usually never.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is in Tucson too. And a couple years ago, we got a bunch of snow, and people were like, "My God, look at the whiteness!" And then it was gone.
Back to sand.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten any precip this last year. We've had no fucking rain. It's been really, really, really dry.
But what about your crops?
Like our crops, the cotton that they grow around Arizona.
Oops.
Yeah, Arizona's been rainless for a while. It'd be nice if we could just form rain clouds like they do in Dubai
Or Hawaii.
And use a harp.
Yeah, but you got to be near the water to do that.
Yeah.
You need to be able to drum up moisture, and my butthole is
They
not
can-
self-moisturizing, so
They heat the water?
I don't know how it works. Do I look like a cloud maker to you, Pedro?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Nah.
Go make some clouds.
They need
You need it.
that big bidet in the sky.
The Wens bidet in the sky?
Yes.
The Wens bidet in the sky.
Someone's got to say, stop trying to make Wens bidet happening. It's not happening.
I just
It's
got the
happening.
joke. I didn't get the joke until just now.
You You get it now, though, right?
Yeah, I get it now.
Right?
It's funny.
Because bidets
Yeah.
are a theme for Wednesday.
I laugh.
You remind me of Mandy Moore's character in Scrubs. Did you ever watch through Scrubs?
I watched Scrubs. I don't remember Mandy Moore being on it though.
So she dated whatever the main character's name is. I'm forgetting.
JD.
And she never laughed. She just kept saying, "That is so funny."
Oh, she was that one.
Yeah. And
Okay.
every time she said, "That is so funny," he'd be like, "Oh, just laugh." Then he broke up with her because she didn't laugh at things. So what I need you to do, Yaf, is I need you to physically laugh out loud at things.
You seen that Key and Peele sketch, right?
Yes.
Like it's like that.
Right.
I'll have to move.
Yeah.
It'll go through the microphone.
Yeah. It's if I don't see you visibly laughing, I cry a little bit. It's sad.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, January 12th, over. Episode 29, over. We're getting pretty close to that big 3-0.
Get fucking ready.
Let's not take too long for this next one. Pedro's going to be around a little more, so he can do these when I want him to. And I think next episode, we'll plan it around Sebastian's sketch, because then we can actually have somebody that knows things instead of the three of us, which are fucking a bunch of tryhards.
I try so hard.
right.
I can't.
Well, thanks for coming on the show, you guys, and get back to working on Wednesday Day. We need to get that shit out. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get ready, guys.
Yep. Thanks, Yaf. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks, guys, for listening, and tell your friends. We'll be back. See ya.
Bye.